Alright, so we left off in the Lake Rot. We gotta go do Astel real quick, then finish up Liurnia. And then... where are we going after that? Deeproot? And then Langdell. Something along those lines. This has been a fun run. I really enjoyed this one. Something about colossal weapons just, I don't know, I just love them. I've only used two, too. We used the Axe of Godfrey, it was the other one. Come on, man. It's already 4 p.m. and I have not done anything today. Yeah, that's alright. Sometimes it's nice to have days like that. Meteor time. Stagger? No. Oh my god, the stagger knocked him up and he didn't get hit. That's funny. Oh, wrong way. Alright, so what's next? Red Wolf? Red Wolf of Radagon. How are we doing? No, we're done with Stone Sword Keys. We don't need any more. $46. It's really hard doing like 2 of these runs at the same time because I'm working on the Halo Scythe as well, and I just keep getting what I have on each one confused. Like this one's done with Stone Sword Keys, the other one's not, and I can't remember like which is which. Hey, Weasel. Good morning. It's been raining nonstop. Yeah, I don't mind when it rains, like, you know, a couple days in a row maybe, but if it's, like, more than 2 days, it's a bit much for me. Some people love it, though. Oh, big hit. He's just stuck. Yeah, I'm hoping we can finish this run in like 3 hours. Squeak some DS2 in. We'll see, though. Well, we'll definitely finish this run today. There's no doubt about that. It's just a matter of when. Get out here. Fall in. You didn't fall in. That's all right. Damage. Rennala. I knew she was gonna do that. Wait, what? I thought it was like 50% health she does the summoning. Like 60 here. Okay, it was bigger than I thought it'd be.
Little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
Slow edge walk. Yeah, this arena has a wall, by the way. I learned that. Which makes sense, like most wide open arenas like that in these games have walls, but... Four Kings has a wall. So does the other fight in Pure Darkness, I can't think of the name of, Fell Twins, which we'll get to. It would be kind of funny, though, if you just, like, you went far enough and you just, like, fell out of the map and died. What ending? Ronnie's. I always do Ronnie's. In New Game Plus, anyways. There'll be like maybe a handful of exceptions where we do Frenzied Flame, but I can't be bothered to like go and check the or like do the jumping puzzle after Moog. Wait, hang on, I think I talked to him again.
Oh, you are free. I would, sir, if you find it, unless, in which case, you, Lord Radagon, came to the soon repent. However, Radagon taking the mystery as to why and more.
I could do Fia. Because I have to kill Fortisax anyways. But I always just do Ronnie's ending. Because like I feel like the normal ending in this game isn't really that exciting. I like the spectacle of Ronnie's ending more. And then the Frenzied Flame one's also really cool. I just don't want to do the whole jumping puzzle. It's actually more work to do Ronnie's ending though, like, than the normal ending. But I see the normal ending after every new game cycle anyways. Stagger. Thank you. How about a riposte? Or not? Oh, I thought I went the wrong way for a second. I'm like, I was lost. I was looking around, I didn't see this little bridge there. Okay. Oh yeah, the jumping mausoleums. Not getting DLC till after Armored Core? Yeah, that I kind of figured. Probably, I would say end of the year, if not beginning of next year. But I'm sure they want to make Armored Core their priority, because it probably will make more money. As much as people will love the DLC, like, it's, you know, it's going to be sold for less. People are more likely to buy new games than they are to buy DLC. 2 years for DLC is insane. But for a game of this size, like, it's not that surprising. It's just, like, compared to what they've normally done, it's a long time. Two different teams, true, but I think what might, or what could happen is, like, Elden Ring would take it attention away from Armored Core, which is probably what they want to avoid. Even though they're like two totally different games, you know. Kind of like how people are trying to rush out, like, you know, you try to rush out games, like smaller releases compared to like a big release, like, you know, Jedi Survivor, trying to get out before Tears of the Kingdom, something like that. Except it's a little different because Bandai owns the rights to Elden Ring and Armored Core, so it's really them competing with themselves. I gotta level up here. Need what? Another 40k? Give me this one. 30, and then give me Rennala. Should be enough. Perfect. 1600, wow. Yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Just everyone's streaming Tears of the Kingdom for the next, like, 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm gonna watch on Twitch. I stream tomorrow? Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming DS2. Not playing Zelda. Nice. Don't grab me. Ooh, I think she went over my head because I did the Ash of War. Oh my god, just land a hit. Just land one hit. Thank you. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing DS2 because we'll be done with this run today. The Curved Twin Blades the next run. I don't know why I'm getting this. Do not need that. Oh, Poise saved me there. And then we'll do more Hollow Knight too. Still, unless we somehow finish today, I don't think we'll finish Hollow Knight today though. Plus, even if I finish Hollow Knight, I'm gonna want to do like a bunch of optional stuff. So I'll be on Hollow Knight for a bit. Where's the shade? Oh my god. Alright. Hey, Switches of Hemlock? That boss? I don't know what that boss is. Like, what do you compare it to? There's just, I guess there's some similarities. Well, I don't know. The witches are invisible. That's the main difference. Are you talking about you're talking about like the shades that are in the fight? Or whatever they're called? I don't know what they're called. Those guys, they ripped out of Bloodborne and put right into Dark Souls 3, and I think maybe gave them swords, but like they look pretty much the same. Those guys there are actually like a dude with a spider on its face. It's very creepy. Probably one of the creepiest designs, honestly, but they're so like non-threatening. Unless you have 0 insight, yeah, true. I don't think I've ever done that fight with 0 insight, though. Staggered. I jump over the wing? Oh yeah. This is actually a fairly tanky dragon, normally. And it's dead. I have died falling down here. If you miss the platforms on the side, you just die.
Perhaps I am. I go now. I bid and one soul.
We just gotta do Alecto, then Liurnia is done. Then do a little of Deep Roots, and then Plaindale. Then we're in the Mountaintops. Ronnie, she needs me. She doesn't need you, she has me. Poor Blythe, though.
I take it. I thought I'm upon the mine will be. I would keep as it is and have this all because which is what wouldst thou
She probably never gets sunburned? Probably not, yeah. She's not a big fan of the sun. She loves the moon. Not the sun so much. What is going on with these, like, these light beams? They're all over here. But you can only see him from the Moonlight Altar, I think. This is fitting. It's like Maliketh is coming back to reclaim what the assassins stole. I guess Ronnie stole it, technically. Okay, please. How do you like it? I've never seen her be this passive. Oh, it's like after every attack, she just backs off. What is this fight? This is gonna hurt. I'm dead. Okay, never mind. I win. I thought she was gonna do like the super attack. And she just didn't. I went to the wrong place. Damn it. I was trying to warp out quickly, but I couldn't remember where I needed to go. Trying to go here. Alright, so Limgrave and Liurnia are completely done. But those are like the only two areas we finish until, I think, the Mountaintops, really. Siri creeps you out? I'm no stamina! I wish there was more going on here. It kind of feels like there's just not much here. Compared to, like, Shiefra and Noxtella. It's just like this weird transition area between the two. I love that you can walk on these things. But you also can, like, jump and just destroy them. They said they put more flying ants? I think there are, aren't there? Not in that section, but in the part where you come in from the Nokron. Good fight, yeah. Only the best fights in Elden Ring. Oh, how did... Can't believe you rolled that. You can cheese them by climbing on Godwin's corpse? How do you even climb on that thing? Oh, no, endure. I'm dead. Oh, I lived. Thank you, destined death. Now that staggers him, huh? The double axe dude is like the scariest guy. Lionel's pretty, like, threatening too. Hell, even the carrion slicer mage can hurt. Oh, Lionel lived. I feel like this was a super good build for this fight. Because normally it's more of a struggle. Alright, Godfrey, Morgott, Feltwinds, and then the Mountaintops. Epai? The rapier? Really? It's French. Like, is it Epier? Epier sounds French. It does have the, one of the accents. Don't, spell sounds in English? Fair enough. I just looked at the sword for a second. The hilt is broken. I wish I could, like, not have it on my shoulder. Actually, let me do this. The right side. I don't know what you call it. I don't think it's a hilt, but maybe it is. Just noticed that. Only reason is because it would clip into your arm. I feel like that doesn't stop. That doesn't stop FromSoft from making weapons like that. I wonder if Maliketh's is broken. Because things clip into you all the time. Maybe my hair's clipping through the sword. But who knows? Maybe Maliketh got hungry. You know, it's kind of amazing that this sword is normally imbued with the Root of Death, which is supposed to be, like, locked away, and then Enya's just like, oh, hey, I can make a second one. No problem. After you kill Maliketh. I think that's kind of funny. A little bit humorous. Some humor in that. Just do it yourself with Deathroot? I don't think it... Well, I don't know. I feel like the whole Deathroot thing and the Rune of Death are, like, two different things. Like, Destined Death is, like, the act of killing, whereas everything with the Deathroot and, like, Fia and Godwyn is, like, post-death. If that makes sense. But I'm also no lore expert, so don't take anything I have to say on lore at face value. Ah, jumped too early. That makes two of us then. Good old music transitions. Or fade outs, I should say. Something some games don't use Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 just ends the song so abruptly. Did that just not hit him? How did... Ugh. I forget it's a thrust attack. I'm getting a little bit too greedy here. Oh, that damage though. Yeah. What a cool guy. Morgott is pretty cool, though. Bit of a nerd when it comes to the Erdtree, but he's pretty cool. Like his flips, yeah. His movement's really cool. Cool.
Prevented the thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my
purpose.
So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
All right. Fell twins. Let me level up first. I do think it's one of the better bosses in the game, for sure. I think like every Remembrance boss fight has something good about it, you know? Even if I don't necessarily like the fight. Like Rennala is kind of just whatever, but the second phase looks amazing. Ancestor Spirit, same thing. Like if you don't like the fight, at least it looks cool. I guess. Visually pleasing. It's the only fight I don't get any frame drops in. Really? I wonder if it's because you get ported to like a different place or something. I wonder where the actual arena is. It's probably like under the map or something, or over it. But like the first phase is just kind of whatever, right? You just have to like kill the scholars. You don't have to kill them, you just have to hit them. Break the barrier, and then break her barrier, and then just attack her, and she's not doing anything to you. At least not really. Like, you can get hit by books or a chandelier or whatever, but... Phase 2 is where things start happening. And you just get teleported to, like, this giant lake or ocean with the moon in the background. Well, it's really like a dream sequence, right? But it looks really nice. I'm so curious to see how Destined Death does against, what's his face? Can't think of his name. Rykard. Boss arenas in the game are probably the best in the series. Yeah. There's some really, like, questionable ones, but I think like the remembrance bosses, all the main bosses have pretty decent arenas. I don't really care for Godfrey. Like that one kind of like fighting in that weird shaped room. Not a huge fan of, but he's also not a remembrance boss, to be fair. South? Where am I going? South? Tower? Tower. I could do without Fire Giants Arena, though. The huge slope... Like, so there's some fights in this game where you just fight on, like, massive slopes, and it's just so annoying. Music? Yeah. Vortisax's Arena with the sky, I think, is really cool. Sucker for cool skyboxes? Yeah. That's why you like the variations of the default ending. I can't remember Dung Eaters that well. I think it's Vortisax's skybox, though. It's like very similar, isn't it? And then Fia's is like very gray. And then what's Gold Mask? I don't remember Gold Mask. I've done his ending like one time. I think I did all the endings except for Fia one time. Except, well, the normal ending I've done the most, but I don't really even watch the cutscene anymore. I would if it was like at the end of New Game Plus, but I just do Ronnie's ending instead. Knight's Cavalry. So now that we're like, what, 9.5 hours into the run, this is where things actually start to get tough. Well, we had that blip in the Dragon Barrow, but... really depends on the weapon too, though, you know? Like, if you have a good damage weapon, then there's not a lot that's tough, but like... oh, come on, dude. Okay. Can't see. I cannot see you. I would just like to heal without the threat of being hit. Blackblade Kindred. Grab this. How are we doing on golden seeds? 4? Okay, so sick. I need one more. I only get 120 for that, dude. Feels like nothing. The one in the Dragon Barrow, yeah, the sword and the halberd. I haven't used anything but the Twin Blade. Well, I don't remember using anything but the Twin Blade. I probably used maybe in a randomizer somewhere. I used one of the other ones, but the Twin Blade was like the weapon I used in the late game on my first playthrough, and it was pretty rough. Which one? What do you mean, which one? Endurance. Oh, I'm 4K away. Ah. Always feels bad. But yeah, the Twin Blade with the Holy Resist, or the Holy Damage and the Holy Resist of like all the late game enemies was pretty rough on my first playthrough. I think I struggled like versus every Holy Resistant boss there was. And then the final boss took me like 5 hours. It took me like forever to get to Elden Beast. It's so weird to think about now too, because like I'm so like so much better at the Radagon fight. But he's got a lot of moves. A lot of different combos. Radagon was tough for you as well. What did you use in your first playthrough? I always have this tendency to like stick to one weapon. I like pick a weapon near the start and then I just stick with it. But this time I started that way and then I got a Twin Blade and I was like, oh, Twin Blade. So I just swapped to that after I killed that Black Blade Kindred. Because I think that was the first... I don't know if it was the first Twin Blade I found, but it was like... Because I think I probably found the Godskin Peeler, but I didn't know it was a Twin Blade. Rivers. Rivers against Radagon's rough, though. Like, I see a lot of... I watched a lot of first playthroughs, and because Radagon and Elden Beast are not resistant to bleed, people hit a wall there. I thought Rivers was pretty fun, though, when I used it. Yeah, katanas are cool. I'm not a huge fan of the katana power stance moveset. Well, it's actually kind of funny. I actually didn't really like them until I did the wakizashi. And then, because that has the katana power stance moveset. If you power stance them. They kind of grew on me there. But I still enjoyed all three of those playthroughs I did. I did Rivers, the Uchi, and then Dragon Scale Blade. But yeah, we probably won't have another katana. Unless there's a request, we're probably not going to have one for a while. Because we did like 3 of them in like 6 runs or something like that. Because I think they were... there were 2 requests. The Dragon Scale Blade was not. That was a random weapon. But the other 2 were. They were pretty close. They were all pretty close to each other. So there's only like 5 katanas left for 281 runs. One day I request from Moonvale. Yeah, it's another popular one. It'd be cool to do. That's my favorite weapon? Honestly, this one might be up there. Out of everything I've used. I'm trying to think of what else I used. I did like Rivers too. Death's Poker. That was also really good. That was a cool one. I still think it's kind of weird how it's a greatsword, but it was a fun run. Sonoff was pretty fun too. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but that was a cool playthrough. It's very different. It's like you're playing a mage, but you have a sword. Where? I think I went the wrong way. I always get lost here. I gotta do Death to Death as it splits, because that could do like a ton of... Really? Too close? It's crazy how you can heal before they even start an attack and then still get hit. Because it takes forever to heal. Alright, split. Okay, Death Rite Bird. It should be pretty, like, decent, I think. Just because of the holy damage. You despise these skeletons? Yeah, I do too. 1,700. Damn it. I'm dead. Didn't die, wow. What? Come down? Please? Seriously? Oh my god, stupid bird. The worst part is like the... Oh, now he's down here. The Ghost Flame Trail can like... It really doesn't care about elevation, so he can do it from up there and it'll still make it down here. It's so dumb. Alright, Commander Niall. Then we're off to the snowfield. I don't think we've done a spear in this game yet. Oh no, that's not true. We did. Did the crystal spear. Impaling thrust was really good. I feel like universally they just made the weapon arts, Ashes of War, so much better in this game than in DS3. The crystals, it was fine. It wasn't like anything special. I feel like it was just a normal spear. I can't remember. I think it had int scaling. I could be wrong though. I don't see why you would use it over the rotted crystal spear, you know, the one that actually like does rot damage. Impaling thrust was good though. I did like that. And that's the default Ash. You can't even change that Ash of War. It's a somber weapon. It's pretty easy to get though. You just have to run through Celia Hideaway. Don't really have to fight anything. I don't know where you get the rotted crystal spear. It's probably like in the Haligtree or something. How do I choose the Ash of War? So, if I can change the Ash of War... Well, I don't change the Ash of War, basically. Like, I have to just use the native Ash of War. So I have to go actually get the Ash of War wherever it is in the world. Usually it's at Bernal, because, you know, they're just basic Ash of Wars most of the time. And then I infuse it, and then just put the normal Ash of War on it. But, like, the whole idea behind that was I didn't want to make every weapon have the same Ash of War, you know? Unfortunately, a lot of the Ash of Wars on the weapons are not that exciting, but I didn't want to make, like, I didn't want to give myself just a broken Ash of War every time, basically. Like, I didn't want to put Flame of the Red Mains when that was good on every single thing. So I kind of made that rule. You're like, what's the new one people are doing? It's not really new at this point, but I can't remember the name of it. The Cragblade? Red Mains is not good, no. I mean, it does damage still, but they killed the poise damage it did. That hit me? Okay. Poison break in 2 hits was a little bit good, yeah. Just a tiny bit. Like an AoE poise break. I so badly want to just hit him out of the air there. I think it'd be so cool. I don't think you can do it though. Maybe with like a bow or something, or magic. Well, that's like half the Mountaintops done. I mean, not including the snowfield, that is. It's like 10 bosses, the Mountaintops. I think we just did 1, 2, 3, 6. Maybe there's 11. With the Forbidden Lands? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, enemies in the snowfield are really tanky. I think they're really only beat by the Haligtree enemies in terms of tankiness. Oof. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, okay, never mind. I got out of that somehow. Got missed? It's so snowy. It's actually perfect this night. Oh, it's late night. Never mind. Late night, the Knight's Cavalries disappear. That's why I always complain about it. I mean, I gotta go to the Grace anyways. It's not like I'm gonna fight them now. Oh, that hurts. Did I go buy it? I think I went buy it. Maybe I didn't? I can't tell. You just go north and eventually you get to... Yeah, I went by it. Alright, okay. Just kind of went the wrong way. Alright. Let's level up. Endurance, endurance. Works for me.